Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. So I'm sorry about the poor camera quality. I'm using my laptop because I just tried recording with my phone, and I realized, because I tried to use this side of the camera because that's the resolution's better. But when I had it up, I didn't realize until I finished recording that the camera was facing the wrong way. So I have to re-record it again. I just want to do it on my laptop to make life easy for myself. So let me get into some announcements before I get into today's video. First announcement is tomorrow is my live stream with CC Media. I've been posting a little bit about that. So make sure to stick around and subscribe so that you guys can see that tomorrow, that collab with CC Media. And he announced it on his channel. He said he didn't know which channel it's going to be on because we were in talks about that. We decided it'd be best to be on my channel since I'm more familiar with the live streaming format when it comes to Google Hangouts. So we're gonna do it on my channel again, and yeah. So that's the first announcement out of the way. Secondly, my web series thing that's coming along beautifully. I'm very happy with it, how it's coming out so far. I'm in the midst of story writing for it. I'm writing the story. I'm almost done with what I want for season 1. So when that's done, a more formal announcement, formal I put in quotes, of the series is going to happen, where I tell you guys the name of the series and all of that. I actually have already told the name of the series to everyone on my Discord. So if you want to join in on the ZakPak Discord, link is in the description. Come check it out. I love my little Discord family. Discord, it's not very active, not every single day we always chat, but if you ever want to send me something or chat, I'm pretty quick to respond on Discord. So if you ever have any video ideas, anything like that, go to Discord and join my little server. I love my little server. It's amazing. I love everyone on there. Thank you guys so much who are already in there for joining my Discord. Speaking of the series, I might, this is gonna sound awful, but I might do a thing where I might have to raise money for the series, but it's going to be not just me asking for money. I'll give you guys little rewards, kind of like Patreon kind of things, but I have to sort it out. I'm gonna have different rewards. I think for the first award, I'll do an embarrassing video, and the second one, maybe I'll dye my hair or something along those lines. Because this series is I'm already looking into how much it will cost for everything, and it's going to be a lot. So I might need your guys' help financially. I originally wasn't going to ask it for any money, but I might need a little bit of help. So I know that was a long intro, but let's get into this topic, which is the Nintendo Direct and how I think it's going to happen eventually, soon.
ZakPak, he's always there for you. ZakPak, only on YouTube. ZakPak, what will he do next? ZakPak, let's find out, 'cause it's on with the show.
So as we all know, a lot of people were expecting that Nintendo Direct today, myself included, not because of the fact that that I thought that the rumors were true, that there was going to be a Direct, because obviously there were a lot of rumors going around, and the only reason, I did a video last week talking about the Nintendo Direct rumor for the 11th, and the only thing that made me think it could be true was that Mario Maker release date thing, but even that, to me, wasn't incriminating enough to, really think it was true. It was only when a bunch of little things started happening that made me think, okay, so a Direct is probably really close. For example, the Best Buy leak where Joker's character model was, leaked out. Or the Stage Builder leak where in the official Nintendo Smash Bros. Commercial trailer thing, they showed Stage Builder. So that is confirmed to be coming back, but they didn't say anything about it. So that made me think, oh, there's a Direct right around the corner. That kind of stuff. All those little details, one from Best Buy, one from Nintendo, so they're not BS, that made me think that there must be a Direct looming. There's probably one coming out really soon, so that made me think maybe this whole April 11th thing is true. It ended up not being true, which is unfortunate because I wanted it to be true. We all wanted it to be true, but it wasn't. But a lot of people, I think, are being a little bit irrational. A lot of people are like, I'm not going to name names, but a lot of people are thinking that we're not going to see another Nintendo Direct until E3. And I think that's completely bogus. I think, like, why wouldn't there be another Direct before E3? And there's many reasons why I think there's going to be one before E3, and particularly in April. Firstly, the fact that, Nintendo usually always has some sort of spring Direct. They always have a Direct in the spring. Usually they'll have a Direct in either January or February, and then another one in either March or April, depending on what the month before it was. And, it's just stupid to, and there's so much that we need to learn about, which I'll talk about in a little bit, but I'm going to give one example here in particular. Mario Maker. Mario Maker 2 is coming out in June, right? Mario Maker 2 is coming out in 2 months. Depending on what day it comes out, maybe less than 2 months. So really, we need to learn more about that game. Will multiplayer be officially confirmed? Will we get a release date confirmed? That kind of stuff. Those are the kind of things that we need to learn about this month. I mean, if Mario Maker's coming out in June and there's no official release date and we're 2 months away, we kind of need that information. We really need the exact day that it's coming out. The second thing that makes me think there's going to be a Direct this month is Smash Brothers 3.0. Where is it? We're going to be seeing it later this month. We literally see it in the Nintendo commercial that they just released, so it's playable. So that means it must be coming out soon. So that's information that's worthy for a Direct. That's information that we do need to see. That's kind of important stuff, And, the thing is with most of this, people are like, oh, Nintendo can just drop trailers on their YouTube channel for this kind of stuff. And I don't think they would. I don't think this is the kind of thing that they would just drop on their channel. For things like a big Smash Brothers update that brings new modes, things like Super Mario Maker 2, that's going to be this huge game that so many people want to see. For things like Joker, seeing initial gameplay for him, seeing him for the first time in game. That's kind of stuff that you'd see in a Nintendo Direct and not just upload it on their channel willy-nilly. That's how Nintendo is. They don't upload huge announcement things on their trailers or on their channel just to announce it on the channel. They always either save it for a Direct or just have it in one of their Directs. So the thought of, all those things could just be announced, whenever Nintendo feels like it, that's not really how Nintendo rolls, if you think about it. For example, I would consider what we see, Joker's gameplay, I would consider that his main reveal. The rest of what we saw were just teases. So this is going to be his big reveal. They've never really done a character reveal on their YouTube channel, maybe since Smash Wii U. Every single one of their character reveals has been in the Nintendo Direct for Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I really think it's kind of short-sighted to think that these kind of things could just be uploaded on their YouTube channel. They wouldn't do that. Another thing that really makes me think there's going to be another Nintendo Direct in April is how many games there are coming out this year for Nintendo, right? Let's go through them all. Mario Maker 2, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Luigi's Mansion 3, Animal Crossing, Astral Chain, Daemon X Machina, Fire Emblem, Pokemon. All of those, and those are only the ones I can think of off the top of my head, and those are not including unannounced games, so there could be more coming out this year that's not been announced yet. Those are the games confirmed for 2019, and we are not seeing any of them until after June. The earliest is Mario Maker being released in June. No confirmed release date yet. So, all of these games fitting into E3 is a nightmare. So that's 8 games right there. Right? So, if there's a 30-minute Direct, that's divided by 8, that's hard. 30 divided by 8. Okay, so that's about, give or take, that's like 3.5 minutes per game. And that's only Nintendo's exclusives. That's not counting any third-party games. That's not counting any indie games. So there's no way that Nintendo are going to fit 8 heavy hitter titles. Let's include 1 new title, right? And 1 port. So that's 10 altogether. No way that they're doing all that in E3. There's no way. You know, and they're not just gonna, like, Daemon X Machina is coming out in summer. Fire Emblem is coming out in July. Mario Maker's coming out in June, so they're gonna show it. So there's so many games that we're gonna see. So there's so many games that are coming out in those following months that they're not gonna cram everything into just E3. Like, how I envision a Direct in April, like, I'm taking the Direct in April and the Direct in E3. I think they're gonna split it. Right? So certain games are going to go to the April Direct, and then certain games are going to go to the June Direct. So, in the April Direct, I see Luigi's Mansion 3, Daemon X Machina, Fire Emblem, no, Astral Chain, Mario Maker 2, and maybe 1 other. And then E3, I see maybe Legend of Zelda, Fire Emblem, Mario Maker again, but like a little bit, Pokemon, maybe, and whatever else I said. You know, I just see, like, there's no way that they're going to shove that many titles into E3. I just don't see it. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's likely. I think they're going to split it and do it that way. That's just the reality of it. Alright, you guys, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, live stream tomorrow with CC Media, talking all about Nintendo. Yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.